Hello and welcome back to your computer education class. In our last class, we learned about the different parts of the MS Word window. Before that, you were learning about the various features under font. Today also, we will continue our learning with MS Word. Let us now discuss the learning outcomes of today's lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify and apply the features under paragraph in an MS Word file. Change the spacing in a paragraph. Change the alignment of a typed paragraph. Make a list of items using numbering and bullets. And finally, use plant-based articles and be more aware about sustainable living. So with this, let us move on to the practical part of today's lesson. Let us then begin from my MS Word document. Here you can see the document opened in front of me, and as I said previously, we have worked with font. Today we are going to learn about the paragraph section in the ribbon. So let me first start by typing a sentence. I am going to my grandmother's house tomorrow. She lives in Baliganj. Here is my sentence. Now, as you know, I can change the size and font of my sentence. What other changes do you think I can make? I will begin by talking about the alignment. As you can see, the left alignment or left align is chosen by default. I can also change the alignment to center. That means the sentence or the words that I type are aligned towards the middle of the page. They are balanced on either side. Or I can choose the right align, in which case the right side of the page will be in one straight line, as you can see. There is also the option of justify, under which our text is distributed evenly between the margins, and the justified text gives the document clean, crisp edges that looks more polished. Now, can you tell me, where will this alignment be used? What do you think? Have you thought about magazines, books, and newspapers? If you have, then you're not wrong. So these are the 4 alignment options available on MS Word, and there is a lot to be done with it. What are the other things available? I can type a list. How do you suppose that can be done? Let me say that I will carry certain things to my grandmother's place, and let me put it down in a list. I'd like to tell you something about my grandmother. You know, she's quite modern and she's highly eco-friendly. She makes sure that everything in her house is also eco-friendly. So when I go to visit, I must make sure that I carry plant-based products. Can you help me with that? Do you think I can carry my mama's jute bag? Jute comes from plants, isn't it? And it is lightweight and looks pretty nice, you know. So, if I carry my jute bag, what else can I carry inside my bag? As you can see, I have chosen a bullet to write down my list. And here I'm typing the jute bag. What about my cloth pencil case? Do you think that is eco-friendly? Yes, that is also eco-friendly, isn't it? Do you know cloth also comes from plants? Yes, from the cotton plant. Now, pencils are already made out of wood. And what about my eraser? Yes, that too is a plant-based product. And paper already is given by plants. So I can carry my drawing book because Grandmama loves to watch me draw. She also gives me invaluable tips when it comes to art. So what do you think? Do I have an eco-friendly list? I'm sure Grandma will be very happy. Did you notice that every time I click on enter, the bullet appears by itself? From where did I get the bullet option? Yes, from this section of the paragraph panel. Here we can choose a variety of options for bullets and numbering. We can also choose letters, like you see in your worksheets, the way the questions are labeled. Sometimes we have numbers and their subparts might have letters. Now, even though the list is eco-friendly, what about Grandmama? Do you think I should take something for her as a gift? What would be a nice eco-friendly gift? How about flowers? Do you think she'll like that? Yes, I can take some from our very own garden and she can put them in her vase by the table. I think she'll be delighted. And let me also take some of that scrumptious apple pie which Mama baked in the morning. I'm sure she'd love to have a bite. I think Grandmama is going to be quite happy with all the things that I take for her. They are all plant products, aren't they? Do you think you can live a green life like Grandmama without using too much of plastic waste and trying to conserve the environment? Well, if we are using so many plant products, we must be thankful to plants. And how do we pay it forward? Yes, by planting plants of our own and making sure the balance in nature always remains intact. Now, how about adding some color to this text? I'm sure you remember how to do that. Do you think it's looking nice now? How about trying to change the alignment? You can select the entire list and change the alignment to center or right. Here I'd like to zoom out and show you line spacing. Can you see this option here? The different line spaces available are 1.15, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. And as the numbers increase, the spaces between the words or the line selected also increase, as you can see here. Here is something really interesting. I can select my list and sort it alphabetically. When I choose this option, A to Z, and choose the text as ascending, the words, letters, or sentences I choose are arranged alphabetically, like here. Can you see? Apple pie, which was right at the bottom of my list, is now at the top. Isn't that amazing? Where do you think you would need this? To arrange things alphabetically? And don't you think Word makes it so easy for us? I think that is enough learning for today. and you have a lot to practice till next week. So, my lovely children, until our next class, take care and stay well. Do ponder upon the lessons that you learn in each of your classes. And don't forget to keep typing.